What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of Draft 2 Glory. Apologies for the light right now, it's just the sun's at that point where it's through the trees. I have got blinds on order for the new house, and today as recording this, I'm actually recording this on the Monday that I'm uploading it. Today's like the last day of like the Black Friday Cyber Monday weekend. We sold Nolito and then Golden there, happy days, which is interesting because it means now I can actually get to work on the house I moved into last week. You know, I'll be able to like focus on videos on Tuesday, and then hopefully through Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'll be able to like basically like get my room, get the shelving up right, get everything right so the audio stops bouncing, get like the sponge audio absolvers you know, on the walls and stuff, and basically just get back to a higher quality of video and audio. With that being said, we are going into the draft today. On the yesterday's episode, on Sunday's episode, I asked you guys to hit likes to see if we can get to can I get a 4, 3, 2, 1 once in a while? Come on, EA. To see if we can get 6,000 likes, and you guys got at this time 8,600 likes. So let's try and beat 8,600 likes. Let's try and go for 8,700 likes. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can beat it. I'm going to take Ronaldo as per. Just because he's just fantastic in this game. In the last draft, actually, I thought we did. Ooh. Wow, what a set! Lewandowski looks amazing. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Zlatan Ibrahimo. Loud drop looks awesome. We're gonna take Robert Lewandowski. Come on, EA, give me another Aubameyang. Let me. Oh, hello. Oh my God, striker Sanchez or the inform Dybala. Dybala's got more pace, more dribbling, more shooting, less defending, less physical, less passing. I like Sanchez's 89 card is better, but that card is ridiculous, and I love Alexis Sanchez. So we're going to take him. I don't know who we're going to need to be able to get everyone on perfect chem here, if it's even going to be possible. Let's take Valero. Spanish is a solid, in fact 4 of the 5 nations are solid nations to take, but he's 83 rated, so we'll take him. We'll try and go for a high rated draft and see what we can do out of that. We get Thiago, which is very nice indeed. He'll obviously get that strong link up into the striker. I don't mind playing the 2 strikers on 8 chem either if I can get the right manager for it. Probably won't be able to, but James James Milner there, or we could take Castro. Who's better out of Milner and Castro? I mean, Castro's got more pace, more dribbling, less shooting, more defending, less passing, less physical. That's interesting, isn't it? James is high 5'9". Castro is medium 5'8". I wouldn't know who to choose out. Who would you guys choose out of these two? I'm going to go with James Milner, just because I want one soft link into Sanchez to get him up to 7 chemistry. So we're going to do that. There's nothing here that helps us. Let's get a chem style. We'll go for a catalyst. We'll go for a pacey chem style. We'll swap those 2 around. Now, if we can get like a Carl Walker and Nathaniel Klein, a Hector Bellerin at right back, that'd be fantastic. And at left back, again, we are not getting good stuff. We've got Spanish. We don't have a Spanish left back. I'm gonna take. Excuse me. I'm going to take Armero, because then if we do this, we get a nice little chem boost. Happy. Excuse me. Jesus. Happy days. Let's see if we can get a good centre-back. Dejan Lovren would get that strong link into James Milner. Come on, EA. Hook us. I'm going to go Bundesliga. I'm going to go Bundesliga. I know what I've got. My mind's eye knows what's going on in this team. And then we're going to use Ronaldo as a super sub. We indeed do get Hector Bellerin as well. And then in goal, a nice little, you know, Petr or Begovic. Yeah, Begovic is solid, man. Let's take him. So that's the starting lineup. We need a Bundesliga centre mid and left back, a BPL or Bundesliga centre mid or legend. Happy with that as a team. We're low on chem right now, but we have got a long way to go to fill this team up. Let's see where we start with. Romero, not interested. None of these are good for us, so what's a chem style here? We'll go with Shadow Chem style for Dejan Lovren. No problem. Ooh, Romelu Lukaku. Could just go BPL. Could just go BPL up front. Big fan of Lukaku. Or we could take Neymar for a super sub and have Neymar and Ronaldo as subs. Why the hell not? Let's go with that instead. Nothing here. I mean, Bundesliga there, but nothing here is really helpful. So again, we'll go with a Chem style, and I'll take Hawk because I wouldn't mind putting Hawk on Alexis Sanchez. I think it will make him pretty damn good. I mean, I could take Embolo here. Just taking Embolo and putting him in midfield boosts the chemistry. It just does. We do that, and then we do that. That's still the same, right? Anyway, it boosted the chemistry. I was right. It did boost the chemistry. So Embolo in midfield, off Chem, and we could do the same. Yeah, the hell was that? Could do the same with Kingsley Coman. Just take him, throw him in at Cam. Yes, that actually works. He's going to be off Chem, but he does give Chem boosts. Yeah, there we go. Boom. Chem boost OP. Is there any way to make this? No, that's where it's at. I mean, this team is pretty garbage, isn't it? It is pretty garbage. We could save it. We could save it. Let's take Horn. I think this actually boosts our chemistry. Yes, 84 chemistry. There we go. Right, we're getting somewhere, in my opinion, guys. We're getting somewhere. A few positions left. Leighton Baines. Oh, Rodriguez is perfect. Nathaniel Klein would be good because it would give Lovren the 10 chem, but taking Rodriguez boosts the team chem massively. 7 chemistry puts us up to 91. Now, does playing my man boost our chemistry? It doesn't. We're going to keep Valero in at cam. Next midfield or defender, Carvajal, Valencia. Ooh, Valencia's not bad. Toprak's much better. Now, Toprak won't get the chemistry that the centre-back has, but he's so much better than him. I mean, so much better than him, that even off chem, he's still better than him. And now I wonder if actually putting Begovic back in helps with chem. Okay, so it's the same, and I would prefer Begovic to Horn. So we got a lot of 7 chem players here, guys. And I tell you something, I don't mind 7 chem. 7, 8 chem is alright. Obviously, I would prefer more, but I don't mind it. Let's take this guy here. Cool. If we throw him in here, we get a nice little boost on chem. And if we put in Bolo or Coman, doesn't help, unfortunately. Next position, this is the last one before we've got to sort out the chem stars. Cuadrado, Pjanic, Marquisio, David Silva, and Yaya Toure. I'm definitely tempted to go with Toure, but he will then drop down to 7 chem, whereas David Silva will get 10 chem. I don't know who to go with here. Who would you guys go with here? Like, I'm going to take David Silva. If we put him in at cam, it's the same. If we put him in at right centre mid, we lose chemistry. But I'd rather him instead of Valero, which is alright. We're at 88 chem. Right, let me do chem styles real quick. So I'm kind of like looking at the team, looking at what I could do. So I want Hunter. Do we even have a Hunter? No Hunters. Unbelievable. Right, so I want Anchor on Bellerin. I want Shadow on the right centre back. Glove is perfect there. Anchor is fine there. Have I got another Anchor? No other Anchor. So Anchor, Shadow, Anchor. Catalyst is alright for Rodriguez. I'd prefer something with pace and defence, but I guess not. I want to put Hawk up on him. So Hawk for both the 2 attackers is fine. Artist for David Silva is fine. Oh, we've got a Shadow in the middle here. Let's put Shadow on him there. Catalyst on the central centre midfield. In fact, I'll put Catalyst on James Milner. What else have we got going on here? Borja Valero basic, Architect. That's a goalkeeper chem style. We'll give this here, and we'll group passing and physical there. That's going to be my chem styles. The only thing that will really help us here is... I actually don't even know what will help us here. Probably nothing. We'll take the Inform Insigne just to boost this this team's chances off the bench. I could have made some better picks here, guys. I could have made some better picks, 100%. I could have gone for Nathaniel Klein, which would have just like improved that defense way well. It would have improved the chemistry in the defense way more. It wouldn't necessarily have improved the defense, but I wonder if playing Lolita up here. I wonder if let's take a look. I kind of wish I went for. I kind of wish I went for full BPL. Now full BPL would have been a lot better, I think. We throw him in there. We throw him in there. So we're at 88 chemistry. Is there any? I'm sure I can get this to better chem, and I'm just not seeing it. And I know I do that a lot, guys, and I apologise. Well, I know for a fact I could get it to better chem by putting him there, this like this, and then putting Horn in goal would get it to better chem. But I don't want to use that centre back. I would literally rather use top rack off chem, than I would use that other dude on full chem. So we'll throw that in there. Lovren is fine. Who's on 7 chem? Oh wait, Lovren isn't even on 7 chem. Wait, what if we do that? Wait, there we go. Boom, big boost. What if we do that? No, that loses chem. That's not bad. There you go. We've only got a goalkeeper, a centre back, centre mid, and a striker off chem. If we can get a BPL manager, that'll put us up to. That'll give us 1, 2, 3 more chem. If we can get a Spanish BPL manager, that'll give us 4 more chem. That puts us up to 96 chemistry. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. I'm relatively happy with that. And I'm sure, as I say, I'm sure I can get. I actually like the bench as it is there. I'm sure I can get better chemistry here, and I just can't see it. I'm near certain I can, and I just can't see it. And if there's some obvious choice, guys, that I'm not seeing, I do apologise. It's not my intention to not wait. If we do, no, we lose 1 chem there, and we lose 1 chem there. Yeah, that doesn't work. All right, I'm just trying. Right, let's get a BPL Spanish manager. Yeah, come on. Be kind. There's a Spanish manager. Look at all these Spanish managers, and none of them BPL. He puts us up to 94 chemistry, as will he. He puts us up to 92 chemistry, and he puts us up to 95 chemistry. So we'll go with the Bundesliga manager. So we're up to 95 chem there, guys. The team is alright, man. I don't know how it's going to play. I haven't played with a lot of these players before. I haven't played with David Silva, James Milner before. You know, I haven't played with that Sanchez. I've seldom played with that Lewandowski card. I don't use Thiago much. So it's going to be an interesting team to play with. It's very likely that I'll take off this centre midfielder quite quickly for either Ronaldo, maybe Embolo, maybe Coman, and then put Thiago back down in centre mid and one of those dudes up at cam. But this, guys, is the end of the draft. Let's get into the gameplay. Okay, guys, as we get into the gameplay, the first opponent we'll come up against has got an 84 rated, 79 chemistry team. It's a very interesting team. The 2 strikers are really good. The players are really good players. They're just way off chem in very strange positions for some of them. You know, a left back at cam, a right wing at cam, a left back at right back, a CDM at centre back. Not that I would be opposed to playing the odd player here or there out of position, but I would like to do it when they are just more, like when they just have better chemistry, you know. I'm happy to play a CDM at centre-back. I played last year, team of the season Gonalons, that untradeable, winnable one, at centre-back for 50, 60, 70 games on 7 chem, and he was fantastic. It's about just picking the right players at the right times in the right teams, and I don't feel like that's what this opponent did. So I ended up scoring the first couple of goals quite early on. In the second half now we've got the ball, and this game was quite easy for me. I honestly should have scored genuinely like 10 or 15 goals. You'll see at the match stats at the end, my opponent's keeper made an abundance of saves. I had so many shots on target, and it was the sort of match result that made me think one of two things. It made me think, okay, first and foremost, I played really well with this team that's not the best, and I created a lot of chances, which is good news. But secondly, I missed so many opportunities, which is bad news. You can see here 21 shots, 14 on target, only a couple of long shots, most of them from in and around the edge of the box. Just wasn't able to put too many in the back of the net, but we go through anyway, and we come up against Man United, a 185 team. Ronaldo in form, Bale in form, Marcelo. See, now that team playing Marcelo off chem at right, you know, that right back slot, totally okay with that. Like, he's still on 7 chemistry. He's got a good chem style for him anyway. Like, he'll still get a nice boost to his card, but because the team also has 100 chem, I'm alright with that. You know, it's about picking the right players. And in this game, we also took the lead straight away, or not straight away, but quite early. And Lewandowski here fighting Sergio Ramos. Too much strength from Lewandowski. Gets that low driven shot in behind yet again. It's just, I have 90%, maybe 95% of my goals are low-driven shots. We get in here again, Alexis Sanchez. Hey, guess what? A low-driven shot. They're so broken. They're so overpowered. You just can't stop them. So 2-0, we go up. My opponent ends up scoring a pretty nice goal from a corner. He hits that near post corner technique. There's Cristiano Ronaldo with the bicycle kick. Sends it in at 2-1, and I believe 2-1 is how this game ended. So we move our way through to the semi-final with this team. I honestly didn't know where I'd go with this team. You know, it's quite a slow team. Yes, we have Sanchez in there, but in general, it's a relatively slow team. It's a team that doesn't really have much by way of like powerhouses in midfield. You know, I'm not a particularly big fan of Thiago. I've never used James Milner, and we came up against an unbelievable team in the semi-finals. A 185, Ronaldo, Bale, Griezmann. He's got in form Isco, the screamer version of Felipe Luis. A couple of fantastic centre-backs. Good midfield, decent goalkeeper, the good right back. It is just a really, really well-rounded team. And this game was definitely one of the tougher ones for us. We started off by taking the lead. Lewandowski evading the slide tackle there. Gets the space, finds Alexis Sanchez. Alexis Sanchez hits him with a stop and turn. Hits that low-driven shot yet again. And finds the back of the net. So 1-0 to us. However, my opponent plays a crazy good ball through to Gareth Bale. Gets on the end of it. Gets past my defender. Fantastic finish past the goalkeeper. Really, really nice play from him. You don't see those cross balls very often. We then went to penalties, guys, after the game, tying 1-1. My opponent scored his first penalty. I tried to find the arrow. I don't have the arrow. I shot the keeper's feet. It looked like it went through the keeper's feet, so I was quite fortunate there. I end up saving his second penalty, and with Neymar, I end up missing my penalty because I don't have the arrow. I can't see where I'm aiming it. I don't know. I don't even know how much power I'm putting on it because the power is in the arrow. Yeah, bit difficult, but we end up scoring the next one, saving the next two. We just need to put this one in the back of the net, and it will be game over, and that's exactly what we did. So we find our way into the final, guys, into the final with this team. Am I happy with that? Hell yeah, I'm happy with that. This team isn't great. I did make subs in that game to try, you know, into extra time. You kind of got to make subs, like you know, your team are just absolutely dead on stamina. You can see by the match stats. I edged the shot placement. Like, it's hard to explain. So my opponent had a bit more possession, a bit more chances, but I had like the better chances, you know. I had like the more clear-cut opportunities. Into the final, another 185 team, crazy good team. Sterling, Aguero, Inform, Torre. He's got Mertesacker and Shawcross in defence, but they're not bad. De Gea, he did bring on Ronaldo very, very quickly in this game as well. But it didn't take long for the goals to start flowing in. As you can see, here is Cristiano Ronaldo on the ball. He cuts that across to Quincy Promes, who puts that in the back of the net. I guess that was the informed version of him, because he also brought him on as a sub. Quite an interesting substitution to make, not going to lie. So he ends up taking the lead, but it wasn't long before we got back on terms. Alexis Sanchez plays it through to Lewandowski. That strength again of Lewandowski, beats Lovren for pace, gets in behind. Fantastic low-driven shot yet again, past the goalkeeper and into the back of the net. However, my opponent managed to sneak a second goal. Lovely ball into Aguero, really nice finish. It genuinely was a good goal. Beautiful inside pass. Aguero with the touch. I've been thinking about buying Aguero from a main account, and people tell me don't buy him, he's garbage. But from you guys, your experience, how do you like him? How do you like the Sergio Aguero, guys? What do you think of him? We end up scoring a second goal with Robert Lewandowski to make it 2-2 with yet another low-driven shot. We then play some nice play through here. Alexis Sanchez, a low-driven shot. You just can't get away from them. You cannot get away from them. The low-driven shots are just so broken, so overpowered, and so efficient. And then late on in the game, my opponent, he lost his cool a little bit. He got a bit frustrated that I was dominating him in the final here as well. His keeper does actually get a save, but I end up picking up the ball, shooting, scoring. Guess what? A low-driven shot. And then to add insult to injury, He again brings his keeper out. I've got loads of men over, so I square it across from Thiago over to a Core. There, Core shoots, Core scores 5-2, and we have won the draft with this team. I was very happy, overjoyed to win it with this type of team. And yeah, guys, this is going to be the end of the gameplay. Those are the match stats. Let's get into the pack. So, guys, we miraculously come away with a victory from that draft. This team was garbage, absolute garbage. I mean, it played very good. It looks garbage. Let's be clear. It looks trash. It plays great. So many players off chem. Goalkeeper on 7, centre back on 8, centre mid on 7 and 6, striker on 7. And I didn't even make subs in the first or the last game, only in the second 2 games. This dude here, he was solid. He was alright, I'm not going to lie. He was pretty decent. Can't complain. Won the draft. Won the draft. That's all there is to it. That's all that matters. Let's see what we get for a prize. I don't know. I can't remember last time we won a draft. I don't know what prize we're going to get. What do we get? We get, boom, a premium gold players pack and a mega pack. It's not a bad reward, depending on what we get in it. Premium gold players pack and a mega pack. We'll start with the premium gold players pack. It's not a walkout. Is it a big flare? It's not even a big flare. It's going to be a guard pack. It's going to be a guard pack. We're going to get Monreal as our player. Not very good at all. Monreal, Moreno. I mean, I'll store all these guys to the club for a time where they could be relevant. We'll put that dude up to there. And then we've got the mega pack. And this is going to determine whether or not we have a good pull or not. Boom, it's a big flare. Who's it going to be? It's going to be Douglas Costa. I don't know how much he goes for. I'm hoping at least 20 to 30,000 coins, and then in that case we would have made profit on a draft yet again. Oh wow. I mean, we still made profit this draft, right? But he's like 10,000 coins, man. That's crazy. Consumables I'm storing to the club for now. Lots of fitness cards. This, and this will discard. This guy will send to the trade pile, as with this guy. I mean, we made profit here, guys. And in terms of profit, let's go and take a look at the profit margins, or like the earnings, the values of the leaderboards of where we're at here. So we have 113,000 match coins earned and 1.4 million coins transfer profit. If you combine the two, we have now earned over 1.5 million coins. That is fantastic. All we played is 111 games in total, 91 wins, 20 losses. That's a great record for draft, in my opinion. And we've also got loads of stuff on the trade pile and in the club to sell. We probably made up towards like 1.7, 1.8 million coins, but like in terms of like the actual value, 1.5 million coins earned there, guys. This will be the end of the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.